What's up, guys? We're back for week three. Actually, not week three. This is actually episode three. Coming to you live from Lafayette, Louisiana, and Brownsville, Texas. We have
That's right,
yours.
baby.
We have yours truly, Tadiolata, and we have he's the sexy, it's always lovable, Adolfo Licious Ramirez.
Still single, Obama. Still single.
All right, so we're gonna go right into our matchups. Adolfo, you want to start off with yours?
All right, guys. So we got an interesting matchup here, starting with yours truly over here, Mr. Captain.
Yep.
Captain Deadpool over here, may I be. And he's going to go against Cartel Nueva Generación. And that's going to be a hell of a matchup. Cartel Nueva Generación just came back from a 2-win streak. And Captain Deadpool over here hasn't won a game in the past in the past 4 or 5 weeks.
Yeah, that's
I think
whatever.
so. Yeah, but you got to tie. He's had a bunch of close matchups actually. Most of his losses are by a point or two. So, it's not his fault. It's just it happens. It's fantasy. That's why we're here, baby. But he's not out of it yet. I'm thinking he's gonna make a comeback right here.
Comeback of the century.
Comeback of the century right here, Papas. That's what I think. He's going to make a comeback soon, but it's going to be hard going against this team that we got Drew Brees, Edelman, Thomas, Gurley, Eckler, Waller, Aaron Jones, Nugent, and the Chicago defense. Pretty solid team. Drew Brees is coming back. It looks like he's coming back, so Omar, he has him starting right now, so I'm assuming he heard some good news that he's coming back, so he's coming back. And if he comes back, I say he's going to be one of his top scorers because he's going against Arizona. His other top scorer is going to be Michael Thomas, of course, because he's going to help him out getting those points. And his third highest scorer is going to be Aaron Jones, I think, Kansas City. I think Kansas City is going to start doing bad since Mahomes is not there anymore. So I got those three. And for Mr. Captain over here, I got Russell Wilson, Bubba's, going against Atlanta, who always have shootouts against any team, but not ever since they lost Matt Ryan, so they're pretty much just going to get raped by the Seahawks. And for his second player, I'm going to say it's going to be Mr. Golden Tate over here making a comeback. He's making a comeback, and I got a feeling Captain Deadpool's making a comeback too. And so is Evan Ingram from the same team. They're both going to be doing good. Going against Detroit Lions, who have also been in a couple shootouts. So it's going to be a shootout. They're going to get a lot of points. Those are my 3 picks. And they're predicted to score, Captain Deadpool's predicted to score 150 points, and Cartel Nueva Generación is predicted to score 141 points. And also, that could change. This is Wednesday, we coming to you live, but by tomorrow they should make some changes, or maybe they'll just keep it the same. Drew Brees is predicted to get very little points right now because he's not like for sure that he's going to start. But once he's predicted to start, then he's going to get some points added to him, about 40 points added to that. So it's going to be a pretty close matchup. My pick is going to be for this game.
Any day now, Junior.
Any day now, Junior. You know what? I'm pretty surprised that Captain Deadpool has Cooper Kupp and Devontae Adams on the bench, and I'm not liking Kenny Stills over here. Don't make that change your mind. Go with your gut. If you feel Kenny Stills is going to do good, go for it.
Yeah.
But that's the only weakness I see. But I got a feeling you're gonna get this win somehow. I don't know how, but this is a Cowboy Eagles moment here. I was there live last week, actually, getting some some live reports, and I almost got a live interview with Ezekiel Elliott, so I could see the comeback he's doing with El Mamastroso.
Hey, man. Like this next half of the the fantasy league, we're repeating matches, and I've lost to everybody except for Manolo. So this is like revenge. Like this is the chapter of revenges. So
Yep.
all right.
Yep. This is round 2, Bubba's. Everyone played everyone once. Now it's time to go at it again.
Alrighty.
So last time I believe Omar won. This time I believe you're gonna win, my boy. Sorry, Omar, but it's gonna be a close. Hopefully, I see another tie. I will want to see that. Who's gonna be your pick?
I'm gonna have to get to myself. I have to hope that I win, and it's gonna be a tough matchup. It's not gonna be easy, but we'll see what happens. All right, for our next matchup, we have Uli versus Adolfo. Yeah, this is a close matchup. We have good set of quarterbacks. We have amazing roster of wide receivers and running backs. But for my top scorers, we're gonna have DeAndre Hopkins and Le'Veon Bell and Kenny Golladay. I'm cautious to say Le'Veon Bell. I personally think he shouldn't have left the Pittsburgh Steelers. Ever since playing for this team this season, he's only had one touchdown. Mm-hmm. Like we were just looking at this before, we were talking about before the show. You're like, what? How's that even possible? He's getting all these rushing yards, but
he's getting so many points that we thought he was scoring.
Yeah.
But my boy over here, Captain, looked him up. Only one touchdown this whole season, bro. Pretty crazy. I did not believe it.
Hey, but what's his name? The quarterback, he's back from a couple weeks of having mono, but could he get those catches from him, Sam Darnold? But we'll see, we'll just have to see. And Kenny Golladay, he's been on a roll these last couple weeks, so I don't expect anything less from him. On Adolfo's side, we have Tyreek Hill, dude. This dude's a monster, and just even though Patrick Mahomes is out, and we were nervous about that last week. How is Tyreek is he gonna perform? And he does. Even though he's coming off an injury, he's there's nothing to worry about Tyreek Hill. He is a solid player going on for the rest of the season. Next top scorer we're gonna have is Chris Carson. Chris Carson has been trusty tool for Russell Wilson. Whenever Russell Wilson's not throwing the ball, he's handing up to Chris Carson down the middle, and he's scoring hella points. And for my last pick is gonna be Austin Hooper. Austin Hooper is gonna struggle without Matt Ryan, possibly not playing this week. But he's a solid player with or without him. So that's my last pick. My pick for the matchup I'm gonna have to give it to. I just feel like the streak is gonna continue for one and end for the other. So I'm just gonna give it to Adolfo. So he's gonna probably end up in first or stay in second. So yeah, what about you?
Oh, honestly, I hope we have our next tie here, Bubba's. I hope we have our next tie here. I know I can't choose a tie, so you know what? I'm gonna stick with me too. I'm gonna have to stick with me too. I have some changes in mind that I'm gonna make. Maybe last minute, maybe I might just keep one tight end, and that's what I'm thinking. I have two. I have Hunter Henry and Hooper from Atlanta, and I'm thinking about only keeping one in, but I still don't know which one. So maybe I don't know. You'll have to wait for Sunday night for that one, or maybe tomorrow, Thursday night, kick off. But yeah, I'm gonna have to go over myself. So ponte vergas, cuz.
All right, and we also interrupt these, this message to present to you. We are, sponsored this week. Oh, thank God. Yeah, we gotta keep that money going through. This episode's brought to you by the letter B. B as in bitch, because that's what you are. All right. We're gonna go for our next matchup.
All right. All right. Oh yeah, that's me, right? Sorry, I was fixing my time right here, bubba. Okay, okay. All right. Our next matchup. You know him, you love him. Somehow he's in last place of the playoff position. LA Cruz, Bubba's is gonna go and kick off against Regreso El Mencho 3L. I like what he did there with his name. I noticed the last minute. I was like, oh yeah, his name was El Mencho, but now he put Regreso El Mencho, but instead of L, he put 3L because that's what he had. He had a 3 losing streak and he came back, Bubba's, and he came back. He's finally winning again. I got a feeling he's gonna keep this thing going. Uh, you know, uh, Barkley, man, like he came back, and it's like Barkley is the soul of El Mencho's team right here. And as long as he has Barkley in there, I got a feeling he's gonna be tough to beat, and he's in there right now. So let's see. All right, let's start off with I'm sorry, with LA, with Louisiana Cruz over here, Marcelino. His top 3 scores is gonna be Aaron Rodgers, baby. Aaron Rodgers has been going off, bro. He's proving he's not old. He's proving he's not old. He's proving he still got it. Um, he's a bad man. He's a
Yeah.
bad man. So we got Aaron Rodgers, Julio Jones, man. Julio Jones been a monster. Oh wait, no. Scratch that. Matt Ryan's out. Julio Jones is out too. Never mind. It's gonna be Aaron Rodgers. Next one's gonna be Sony Michel. I think Sony Michel's gonna run all over that Cleveland defense. And as his number 2, I believe uh, DJ Moore's been doing good, but against that San Francisco defense, hell no. I'm gonna have to go with George Kittle. George Kittle's gonna have a hell of a game, bro.
That's if he's healthy, but
Yeah,
I think he's
but
going to do fine.
he's a strong man. He'll pull off. And for El Mencho, I think the top 3 would be. I'm gonna have to go with Dalvin Cook, of course, and Saquon Barkley. Those are my first 2, of course. The 2 best players he has in this team right there. And my number 3, that's gonna be hard to choose. I like the top 3 players of his list: Jared Goff, Stephon Diggs, and Odell Beckham Jr. I doubt Odell Beckham would do anything, but you never know. It's the Patriots. He might want to go show off or something. But I'm gonna have to go with Jared Goff. I think Jared Goff is gonna score a lot. He's gonna score a lot. He's been showing up lately, so I think Jared Goff is gonna score. He's gonna help him win. And that's right, I said win because for my pick it's gonna be El Mencho. I think he's back, baby. He's back. He's back in attack, Bubba. You know, he's back. He's hungry. They're gonna feed him. They're gonna feed him. Not Zeke. It's gonna be Barkley. Barkley and Cooks. That's 2 big spoons right there, papas.
All right.
So watch out for that. What's gonna be your pick?
I'm gonna have to go with the opposite. I just don't see Saquon Barkley coming back. Even last week, I think he had some trouble coming off the field, and you say that he's gonna be performing, but I just don't think he's ready to come back. I think that injury's too deep, so I'm just gonna have to give it to LA Cruz. I mean, it's gonna be a stretch if Aaron Rodgers can perform this week again. It's gonna be against Kansas City. Kansas City does have like a pretty bad defense, even though they have a really good offense. Kind of, but I see possibly Juju Smith, doing really well. They're playing Miami, so that's just a gimme play right there. And
I also heard correct me if I'm wrong. I heard this from someone. I forgot who. It was in one of my group chats that they were thinking about starting Mahomes actually for the Packers game.
Yeah.
So I don't know if that was fake or if that was true, but
Uh,
if 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 they start Patrick Mahomes, who will Chalene start? That's the question.
yeah.
So remember, the score right now is Chalene's predicted to score 159, and then Mitchell's predicted to score 176. Of course, that could change over time depending on the players that they choose, but we'll see when the time comes.
Yeah. It's gonna be a tough matchup, but I just see it going to LA Cruz.
Mhm.
All right. For our next matchup, hold up, let me pull it up. Last matchup of the night, we have El Masguapo versus El Sicario de LA. All
Mhm.
right. For it's predicted that El Masguapo is going to win. It's heavily favored on his side for the reason of of these next top three players. We have Godwin. Godwin has just been a monster all season. You know what can he do, man? Like he's an unstoppable force. No corner can really stop him. For my next pick is going to be Marlon Mack. Marlon Mack is an amazing running back, and it's gonna be hard to stop him. And Christian McCaffrey is is just pretty much the Panthers' only offense. He is carrying that team. Like his back hurts. That's how much he's carrying the team. He's coming off a bye week, so expect to have monster plays from him. For El Sicario to LA, it's gonna be Matt Stafford. Last night Sicario to LA was telling me, man, I don't know if I should start Kyler Murray or like Carson Wentz. He sucks too. He's not even performing. He lost to the Dallas Cowboys last week. So,
Hey, what's that? Whoa, 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 whoa. What do you mean by that? What do you
huh? No,
mean?
no. It's like he didn't perform that as much as he should have. I mean, he's getting paid so much for the not perform the way he is. But fuck the Eagles. Who cares about Carson Wentz? So I was like drop his ass and pick up Matt Stafford because you're gonna need a steady quarterback. And my next pick is gonna be Lockett. Lockett's just another reliable tool for Russell Wilson. Whenever whenever he's in the red zone, Lockett is always there and is always ready to catch it and makes the wildest fucking catches that you have ever seen. I believe it was a couple of weeks ago. Lockett just I don't know, just caught like just a fucking catch that nobody believed that he even caught it. They thought he just dropped it, but no, he secured the ball, secured the touchdown, got the dub for the team. And we also have Mike Evans. Mike Evans has been kind of quiet. There are rumors that he might get traded away, not this season, but next probably next season, which is why we've seen Godwin perform a lot over Mike Evans. But if I think Mike Evans still has stuff to prove, and it could be another, a good banger week for him. So, all
All
right.
right. So, Mr. Captain, who is going to be your pick for this final matchup?
And my pick's gonna be for this final matchup. It's a tough one, but I see as a steady fall of what we know as the beast, Masguapo, and I'm gonna gift it to El Sicario to LA. It's just something about fantasy. When you have a steady increase, you fucking crash like a fucking train, and that's what's gonna happen. I'm gonna give it to Sicario to LA. What is your pick?
You know what, actually? I haven't seen this matchup. But, oh, I have a question. Is Zersi Cardio de LA in the winning streak right now? I
I
think,
don't know.
well, he won last week, right?
Uh, no,
I think, no?
no.
I thought he won last week. Okay. You know what? I'm gonna be realistic, guys. He was a beast. He's a beast. He's still number one. He deserves some respect. Yes, Your boy knocked him out, gave him his first L. You know, here's my L, Robert. Here's my L, boss. I got you, boy. I got you.
I don't know. There's
But
something about this, this league. Once you hit a losing streak, it just continues and continues and
Yeah.
continues. But like not for long. It could be a 2 losing streak, could be a 3 losing streak, but
it's a must win for Manolo. It's another must win. Of course, every week is a must win, but it's more like Manolo needs this win more than Robert. But I still think McCaffrey is gonna. Oh shit!
oh, technical difficulties.
Technical difficulties, guys. Sorry about that. I got a message from a bitch. Nah, I'm fucking. It was my mom. She's like, brush your teeth, go to sleep, mama. No, it's called. We like to joke around here in Helmets to Helmet. You know your boys. We can't. It's impossible for us to stay serious. It's impossible. It's just like no. Alrighty. Well, anyways, my pick.
Come with me if you want to leave.
I don't want to live. I want that.
All right.
No, I'm playing. All right, so my pick is going to be El Mencho. I'm sorry. It's going to be El Mencho, but I hope to God that Manolo wins. I hope. So that this fantasy league can be a little bit more interesting,
Yeah.
I feel like it's just sweet sailing for Robert.
Oh, yeah. He's in playoffs for sure.
Yeah, he's in playoffs for sure. He's going to be in playoffs. He's going to be a hard one to knock out also. Unless McCaffrey or Godwin or one of his quarterbacks gets knocked out or fucking gets suspended or something gets injured.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's going to be hard to stop with McCaffrey there in the side.
Yeah.
I think McCaffrey, the only way to beat Robert is if McCaffrey has a bad game.
Yeah.
Which I still could have beaten Robert last week when he had McCaffrey left. But we didn't have that matchup. I went against Marcelino and I beat that ass. So I'm in a 2 winning streak. Oh wait, no, in the 3 win streak right now. Yeah, I think I'm in a 3 win streak now. Yeah, because I was in a 2 win streak, and then I was all like, "Oh, that's just gonna end with Robert." But look what happened. Like what happened? Oh well, I wasn't expecting it, but I got it. Oh well, I'll take it.
All right, that wraps things up at Helmet to Helmet. And if you're not down with that, we got 2 words for you.
Suck it.
All right. See you guys next week.